Chapter 10, Mastermind. In this video, we will explore in-depth key takeaways from Chapter 10, Mastermind, of Napoleon Hill's classic on manifestation and the law of attraction, Think and Grow Rich. Be sure to listen carefully and even take notes and stick around to the end, as this material is invaluable to anyone who is a student of this timeless work. Before we get started, please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe buttons to be sure not to miss any of our incredible content in the future. Go ahead and get that done. I'll wait. Okay, let's get into it. Think and Grow Rich Chapter 10, Mastermind, is one of the most famous sections of the book. In this summary of the Mastermind chapter, you will find a definition of what a mastermind is and how to use it correctly. Summary: Power of the Mastermind. Nature of power. How does Napoleon Hill define power? In Chapter 10, Mastermind, Napoleon Hill says power may be defined as organized and intelligently directed knowledge, and is essential for success in the accumulation of money. This is because plans are inert and useless without sufficient power to translate them into action. Power is required for the accumulation of money, but also for its retention. If power is knowledge, there are three sources summarized as follows: infinite intelligence, accumulated experience, experiment, and research. Gaining power through the mastermind. Men take on the nature of habits and the power of thought of those whom they associate in a spirit of sympathy and harmony. The Mastermind Principle and its economic feature was mentioned by Andrew Carnegie. Carnegie's mastermind group consisted of a staff of about 50 men for the purpose of manufacturing and marketing steel. He attributed his entire fortune to the power he accumulated through his mastermind. When several minds work together in perfect harmony, they create synergies, and the resulting power is bigger than the sum of the individual powers. Even more, when a mastermind is formed, the increased power is available not only to the coordinator, but also to each member of the Mastermind Alliance. Two or more people actively engaged in the pursuit of a definite purpose with a positive mental attitude constitute an unbeatable force. This form of cooperative alliance has been the basis of nearly every great fortune. The truth may definitely boost your financial status, and the only way to accumulate outstanding amounts of power. How did Napoleon Hill define a mastermind group? Napoleon Hill defines a mastermind as a group of people who complement each other in order to accomplish a goal. It's important that all members think the same way but have different knowledge, while showing a positive mental attitude to help each other. In practice, any successful corporation has a mastermind. These companies have a well-organized group of experts, the management working in harmony to ensure the success of the company. At the time, Carnegie was said to rely on 50 people, and it seems like a lot, but I'm pretty sure owner and CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, is not that far from relying on such a big number of directors, mastermind members, in order to make his company grow. What is a Mastermind Alliance? If you decided to run your own Napoleon Hill mastermind, you will need some structure. Above all, a mastermind is an alliance for one specific purpose and reason. Somehow it can be considered the apex of teamwork. Keep on listening to find more on Think and Grow Rich Chapter 10 Mastermind. How do I run a successful mastermind group? These are the steps you must follow to run your own mastermind in the sense Napoleon Hill meant. Number 1, define the purpose of the Mastermind Alliance. It can be anything you want, ranging from charity to traveling to Mars. However, make sure the purpose is as clear as possible. Number 2, analyze the viability of the purpose and identify the skills and the expertise you need, including supportive know-how such as legal or accounting. Decide what compensation each mastermind member will receive in exchange for his or her work and cooperation. It can be money or something different. This is the reason of the mastermind, not the purpose. Number 4, approach the right people and make sure they share your vision. It's important that members think the same way and have their minds aligned. If your minds are not in the same wavelength, it is not the right candidate. Number 5, define clear rules about meeting frequency, amount of work required, presentation of work, etc. Organization and structure is important to monitor correctly the performance of the Mastermind Alliance. Warning: do not confuse mastermind with mastermind. This summary talks about Think and Grow Rich Mastermind, as defined by Napoleon Hill when he first published his book in 1937. However, if you want to know more and you search the internet for it, know that there is another type of mastermind. These days, it's in vogue to use the term mastermind or mastermind to speak about some groups for business coaching. Those are groups of similar people, entrepreneurs, managers, etc., who meet from time to time in order to share their opinions. They usually have a coach who conducts the mastermind group, and the members try to share their experience and point of view on the problem within the frame of a business case. The internet is full of questions such as these making reference to this other type of mastermind. How do mastermind groups work? How do you become a criminal mastermind? How do you mastermind? How much do mastermind groups cost? How often do mastermind groups meet? Should I pay to be in a mastermind group? Who is a mastermind? Why do mastermind groups work? Now that you've understood the lesson on the Mastermind Principle, you're ready to go to the next section on sex transmutation. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you feel like you received some real value and insight from this content, please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe buttons so as to not miss any of our new video releases. We upload new videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Until next time, we remain Business Brain USA.